All right, shalom, shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. Double honor to the head elders, or the apostles and bishops of Great Millstone. Shalom to you, Akim, out there, teaching his word in sincerity and in truth. Yeah, just wanted to shake the dust off of, shake the dust off of, this breakdown in Daniel 7. Daniel's the 7th chapter, pursuing the prophecies, okay? And through the Spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, I just wanted to go through Daniel 7 and 17, all right, and break it down so that, Lord willing, you'll be edified, all right? You know what I'm saying? And this is Daniel 7 and 17. These great beasts, which are four kings, which shall arise up out of the earth. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. Then I would know that the truth of the fourth beast, which was diverse from all the others, exceeding dreadful, whose teeth were of iron, and his nails of brass, which devoured, brake in pieces, and stamped the residue with his feet. And this fourth beast is the Roman Empire, which was diverse from all the others. All right. It covered the whole known world in power. All right. And then it says, and of the 10 horns, there's 10 commonwealth. All right. Kingdoms of the Roman Empire. All right. That were in his head, and of the other which came up, and before whom 3 fell. Okay? And this is one of the main points here, because you have 7 heads and 10 horns that make up this power structure, which represents Esau, Edom, and before whom 3 fell would be the British, the French, and the Spanish. All right? Even of that horn that had eyes, and the mouth that spake very great things, whose look was more stout than his fellows. All right. Because when you fast forward in the prophecy, all right, we know that the American Empire came from the British. Okay. I beheld, and the same horn made war with the saints and prevailed against them. You see, this was chattel slavery, the transatlantic slave trade, sub-Saharan slave trade, and the different diasporas that the tribes of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel, went through. All right, being in captivity, as we are to this day. And it says, and until the Ancient of Days came, and judgment was given to the saints of the Most High, and the time came that the saints possessed the kingdom. And Lord willing, that's the time that we're heading into when Yahweh Shai returns, because we're in the last days right now, and all kinds of truth and information is coming out about this so-called white man who was the Edomite. It says, thus he said, the fourth beast shall be the fourth kingdom upon earth, which shall be diverse from all kingdoms, and shall devour the whole earth, and shall tread it down and break it in pieces. All right. And this is what we know to be as the American Empire, man. America. Babylon the Great. All right. It says, and the 10 horns out of this kingdom are 10 kings that shall arise, and another shall rise after them, and he shall be diverse from the first, and shall subdue 3 kings. Once again, subdue the French, the Spanish, all right, and the British. You see? This is dealing with Babylon the Great, because you have right now in the world, the power structure is set up behind NATO and the EU, North Atlantic Treaty Organization, and the European Union. Okay, and he shall speak great words against the Most High. That's what the so-called white man is doing. You got all types of pundits out here like Bill Gates of Hell, Yuval Noah Harari, Klaus Schwab, and the list goes on. They're all speaking great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, the saints of the Israelites, us, we're in this system. We have to, abide by this system and do all of that because we're in captivity and think to change times and laws. The so-called white man has changed the whole calendar up. That's why they go by a solar calendar. They don't go by the lunar calendar. They don't go by the ancient lunar calendar, man, which got everything out of whack. They got daylight savings time and all of this other stuff that is contrary to the scriptures, man. This is all due to the so-called white man rule. And they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of time. And that's where we're at right now. We're in this system of the so-called white man where at the end, he's going to be taken down. But the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion to consume and destroy it until the end. You see that? That's the time that we're in. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is destroying this devil's rulership from within. And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominion shall serve and obey him. So yeah, as you can see, man, this is the times that we're in, man. We're in the time of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai totally decimating this rulership. All right, the so-called white man's rulership, which is the fourth beast that Daniel is speaking of right here. And we're under the system of NATO and the EU. All right, and this system is going to implement a worldwide digital system, which we know is going to come in the form of the mark of the beast, the MOTB as we call it. All right, and that's where, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is going to step in for the elect of Israel, the remnant of Israel, all right, and deliver them into chariots and destroy the rest, man. All right. So yeah, I just wanted to go into that real quick, just to brush up and freshen up, on these prophecies here, as we know, and Lord willing, it was edifying because this is very heavy, man. This is the truth of the matter. We're in that time. All right. Giving all praises unto Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rakah Kodash. Till next one, Shalom.